Good morning to you. Welcome to morning prayer on Tuesday, the 28th of September. And this week we're continuing our Follow Me series, praying through the story of Jesus as recorded in the Gospel of Mark. As usual, with Lectio 365, we will pray, P-R-A-Y, P, pausing to be still, R, rejoicing with a psalm and reflecting on the word, A, asking God to help us and others, and Y, yielding to his will in our lives, come what may. So as we enter prayer now, let's pause to be still and breathe slowly to recenter our scattered senses upon the presence of God. Jesus, we fix our eyes on you, the author and perfecter of our stories. Help us to know you more clearly, love you more dearly, and follow you more nearly, each and every day. And so let's rejoice in God's unshakable love today as we join in the ancient praise of all God's people with some words from Psalm 33, verses 11 and 12. The Lord's plans stand firm forever. His intentions can never be shaken. What joy for the nation whose God is the Lord, whose people he has chosen as his inheritance. Today we continue our journey through the story of Jesus by reflecting on the moment that he chose the 12 disciples with whom he would share his life, his love, and his world-changing mission. Reading from Mark chapter 3, verses 13 to 19. Jesus went up on a mountainside and called to him those he wanted, and they came to him. He appointed 12 that they might be with him and that he might send them out to preach and to have authority to drive out demons. These are the 12 he appointed: Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. To them he gave the names Boanerges, which means sons of thunder, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Jesus was choosing the 12 people with whom he would share his most powerful and his most vulnerable moments. Each disciple would receive groundbreaking teaching, join a world-changing mission, and gain intimate access to Jesus himself. For this honor, Jesus selects some surprising people. He starts with Peter, the friend who would one day deny him. He continues with a list that includes Matthew, a traitor, and Simon, a zealot. Then Jesus finishes with Judas, the disciple who would hand him over to be executed. They're not exactly a dream team, but Mark says he wanted them all. Jesus extends that same invitation to us. He wants us to be with him, that he might send us out. Is there anything that we think disqualifies us? Anything I think that disqualifies me? Jesus, Rabbi, to flawed followers, we bring you our insecurity and we choose to accept your invitation. Jesus makes disciples who in turn make disciples, sharing what they've experienced and learned about the love of God with others. Who are we discipling? Jesus, how can we build them up and encourage them today? And Lord, as we return to the passage, we open our ears to hear your word and our hearts to yield to your will once again. Jesus went up on a mountainside and called to him those he wanted, and they came to him. He appointed 12 that they might be with him and that he might send them out to preach and to have authority to drive out demons. These are the 12 he appointed: Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John, to him he gave the name Boanerges, which means sons of thunder, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Our commentator writes, I used to wonder what my calling was. I assumed it was some specific purpose I had to wait to receive from God before my Christian life could really move forward. But Mark's gospel reminds me that the first call on my life is to be with Jesus and to be sent by him to bring freedom and life to others. And so to our yielding prayer. Jesus, I yield my desire to have an important and impressive call or purpose for you. I recommit myself to making time for you each day. Send me to the people who need to hear your message and receive your freedom today. And now, as we prepare to take this time of prayer into the coming day, the Lord, who loves us says in the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verse 16, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit that will last." Father, help me to live this day to the full, being true to you in every way. Jesus, help me to give myself away to others, being kind to everyone I meet. Spirit, help me to love the lost, proclaiming Christ in all I do and say. Amen. Such an encouragement to know that we are wanted by Jesus. May you have a great day today, walking with him, being with him, and look forward to being with you again soon. But bye for now.